Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Nola. Today is a very special day for me. It is the first anniversary of my channel and I wanted to thank all of you who have been here with me from the very beginning and every one of you that have subscribed since, particularly in the last couple of weeks. It means more to me than I can tell you. I am in the north of the Netherlands, in North Holland proper, as it is called, and it is a very snowy day. It's been a snowy week, which I understand is unusual for this part of the country. It hasn't snowed this much in about 10 years. So without further ado, today is actually Wednesday, January the 7th, 2026. And today's message is about awareness for 2026 without fear. And I want to begin by saying something very clearly. This is not prophecy, and it's not fear-based content. And it's not me trying to predict the future in a sensational way. What I'm sharing is a personal experience, symbolic, intuitive, and my intention is awareness, preparedness, and hope, not fear. We are living in a time when many people feel on edge. Many of us feel on edge. It can feel like everyone is waiting for the next shoe to drop, literally. And I don't want to add to that anxiety. I want to do the opposite. I want to offer something calm and grounding. So let me begin by explaining how this comes through for me. I didn't hear anything audibly. There's no voice in the room. It wasn't like someone was there speaking out loud to me. What happened is that I saw this internally, almost like a short movie reel or a rolling screen in my mind. And at the same time, I received understanding. It comes through insight as a knowing, rather than spoken words. This happened to me on Sunday morning at about 2:35 a.m. I was tired because I'd been very busy cleaning, cooking, organizing, working on other things, other projects. But what I experienced was very clear. And the first thing I saw was a pyramid. Naturally, the thought came to me, is this about the pyramids? And the answer I received immediately and very clearly, intuitively, was this has nothing to do with the physical pyramids. Not Egypt, not history, and not archaeology. This pyramid was symbolic. And what it represented was how human societies often structure power in tiers, in levels, a few at the top and many at the bottom. The way people divide themselves and others refer to certain groups as super wealthy, upper class, middle class, working class, poor, or by race, religion, or nationality. It was a visual representation of hierarchical systems. When I saw something even more striking, around the pyramid was this huge circle of people. And when I say huge, I mean global. People from every nation on earth, every color, every background, every nationality. The feeling from the circle was not anger or chaos. It was inclusion. I imagine if I looked at it from space, I would see, if you've ever seen any of the NASA projections or photographs of Earth from space, the way that I can describe it a little more clearly is as though all of these people, all of humanity was circling the globe of the world, the Earth, okay? And I felt such enormous love and peace and open-heartedness. Excuse me. I've got something on my nose. I'm so sorry. Something is tickling my nose. People resisting being excluded or divided. I felt this peace. People are tired. They want love and they want peace. We want love. We want peace. We just want to be able to get along. And then the pyramid changed. This is important because it did not explode. It imploded from the top down. A collapse from within is what I saw and sensed or felt. Not dramatic destruction, but something that can no longer hold itself up. The understanding that came with this was that truth exposes what cannot stand: the lies of major governments and corporations, the manipulations, and the systems built on imbalance eventually will collapse under their own weight. It didn't feel like a single moment, beloved. It felt like a process unfolding over years, something that has already begun and continues to intensify. And when I reflect on the world around us, much of this is already visible. It is already in motion. That's why I don't frame this as a prediction. Much of what I saw is already happening. What I'm describing is continuation. People waking up, questioning, pushing back against division, and seeking inclusion. There were other themes as well, and I want to share them very carefully. I was shown more extreme weather patterns, flooding in some regions, fires in others, stronger storms, and we're already seeing this. This is not a news event. This is not new. The message wasn't fear. It was realism. There's no escaping Mother Nature, as we all know. We can't negotiate with the planet. We can only respond wisely. I also sensed strain on systems, power outages, infrastructure stress, transport disruptions during severe weather, some caused by nature, some by human systems. Again, this wasn't about panic. It was about awareness. And this is where I want to be practical. Preparedness is not paranoia. Preparedness is peace. And that can look very simple. Keeping a little extra food already ready to eat. Having a flashlight and batteries. A phone power bank. Perhaps, or essentially, some extra water. If you have pets, pet food, and any medications for your pets and for yourself. Easy access to important documents, the title of your home, your vehicles, medical records, that sort of thing. And having one person you can check in with. Nothing dramatic, just calm readiness. I also felt there would continue to be cycles of fear in the media. New headlines designed to trigger anxiety. And my strongest guidance here is, don't let your nervous system be hijacked. Pause, breathe, check with your own intuition, check the sources from which this information is coming from. You know, over the past few years, we've had so many false alarms and alerts and stories that were just going around that had no basis to them, no truth. When we dug a little deeper, we saw that it was just people or systems that were trying to control the masses by constantly feeding us fear-based stories to make us afraid of everyone and anything and everything. Check the sources and stay grounded. And I want to end this with the most important part of this experience. It was not a message of doom. The strongest theme was human resilience, and human love. We are all stronger than we think. We are waking up. We as people are discerning. We are more connected globally than ever before. Yes, there may be unrest. Yes, it will continue to be that way. But the pressure is for change. People are tired of being oppressed, and we are standing up. But there's also courage, community, and compassion. So if you take one thing from this today, let it be this. Hope is not denial. Hope is readiness with a calm heart. Thank you for being here with me on my channel and on my anniversary. If you'd like to share what you think or feel helps you to stay grounded and steady during uncertain times, that's what we're here building together. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. It helps my channel. It helps to get my message out and to other people that you feel could benefit from this. Maybe steady them if they're feeling anxious about what this new year brings. It is a message to comfort and bring calmness and clarity, not to bring fear. Thank you for being here once again. Thank you for subscribing and liking. And more importantly, let me remind you once again that kindness is really important. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to those around you, people that you meet. We are all dealing with things that nobody knows anything about. Until the next time, do take care and bye for now.